Pika. Oh, you can put lipstick on a pig, but get its consent before you kiss it. And if you get it, you lucky bastard, be a gentleman and use a little tongue. This is Pokemon After DARKRAI. No holds barred, no nothing podcast where we talk about Pokemon and hurt the ones we love. And my name is Bret. Yeah, consent is sexy, even as far as the piggies go. Taylor, what did you think of that? Was that a hit or a miss? Should that be our permanent opening thing?
I mean, it's a solid runner-up, but I think maybe you've had one or two that are better.
Okay. No, that's fair. We'll keep trying. If you guys have any suggestions for my opening monologue, please send them to afterdarkrai@gmail.com, and I will read them on the show. I mean, more
Please
than
make
happy.
them as soul-crushing as possible.
As
Thank
soul crush. The more dark comedy, the better. Yeah, actually, even if it's not funny, I want them. I want them all. You want to tell me about the time you went to the grocery store and like you dropped a jar of jelly and like it shattered and it was like super embarrassing? Tell me that. I don't mind. We'll change your name to protect your anonymity. Anonymity? Taylor, hi.
Hi.
So you created the show.
Insert crickets.
I do edit this, but I will not insert crickets. Yeah, you had the idea of this show. You were like, oh, we did an episode of Let's Die specifically about Pokemon, and then you're like, this could also be its own podcast. And I'm like, I wonder if anybody's ever made a Pokemon podcast before. Oh.
The answer is yes.
The answer is yes, about 100 million times fold. But welcome to another edition. Taylor, you are my bestie from another Messi, the soccer player. He's one of our dads, and then there's another Messi somewhere on the world, and he's our other dad. In that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how have you been?
Oh, all right. I'm sick right now. Yay.
I'm sorry. Sick of being so awesome.
Yes, exactly that.
Yeah. I think last time you were on the show, it was probably like a special, wasn't it? Like Halloween or something along those lines, probably.
I think it might have been Christmas.
Christmas. Okay. Yeah, so it's time. I drug you. I set up snares in your apartment, and you stepped in one. Finally, it took a long time, and then I drug you all the way to West Virginia, kicking and screaming. Sorry you got sick along the way, and now you're back on the show.
That's exactly how it happened. I'm so happy to be here.
That's how I remember
Against my will.
That's right. You can't see the video if you're watching on Spotify or YouTube.
If you're watching on Spotify.
But she's blinking. Yeah, you can actually watch the video version of this on Spotify. Why is that great?
You can?
You can.
There's videos now?
There's videos now, baby.
Dude.
Oh man. But she's actually blinking Morse code for help. Call 911. I don't know who 911 is. Is that like a 311 cover band? Anyway.
It's actually 191.
191. Oh, okay. So Pokemon, Taylor, you like them?
Some of them.
Who needs them? They're just like us.
Except cooler.
Yeah. You've been playing Go any?
Here and there.
Yeah. Same. I actually just recently, so I took, as many listeners will know, I took a long sabbatical from Pokemon Go. Like I fired it up once on Community Day for Fennekin and caught one shiny, and that was about it. And I got on like maybe once a week just to catch whatever was around me and call it a day. But I've been playing every day for about a week now. I'm not like firing up multiple times a day, but I'll catch things. I'll spin a stop. I'll cash in a couple of quests or whatever, and make some progress on some of these special research items that I've left languishing. So I've been like slowly kind of getting back into it, um, and having an okay time. I realized like I needed that break, and then I just can't engage with the game in ways that I don't find fun anymore. And that's, you know, as of right now, it's like raiding isn't particularly fun with the way remote raiding's gone, and grinding is zero fun. So I've kind of basically stopped all that, but slowly getting back into it. Catch anything neat lately?
I don't think so. It's
Yeah,
just been, your typical Pokemans.
a shiny drought.
Yeah, I think I got a Fennekin on Community Day as well, but I think that's the last shiny I've gotten.
Yeah, that's the last shiny I got as well. Um, Happy Pride Month, by the way. Before I forget,
Thanks. Do you
I,
celebrate?
do I celebrate? So I was telling you this before the show started. Yesterday. I went to a Magic the Gathering tournament locally, and the very nice person at the counter who was signing me up had a Pride shirt on, a very cool Pride shirt, and I was like, "Oh, I love your shirt." And she goes, "Do you celebrate?" And I'm like, "Hmm." Hmm? Hmm?" Really caught me off guard, and I'm like, "Yeah, I shoot off fireworks and you know shout to the heavens." No, she caught me off guard. I was like, "I got lights that are rainbow on my front porch, and I got a flag." She's like, on your business, and I'm like, "Oh no, my home." I'm like, "Well, I guess technically my business too. It's right behind me right now. So if you celebrate Pride Month, this is the month." Hey, we are a podcast where we love everyone, Taylor. Taylor,
Speak for yourself.
you don't love everyone?
No.
That's messed up, man. I know that's a lie. You love everyone. We took our motto straight from you. It was a sign on your like bathroom wall right above the pooper that said, instead of live, laugh, love or whatever bullshit that was, it says I love everyone and I'm in love with them, in and the ones that we hurt. And that turned into, everybody, welcome to After Dark Ride, Pokemon podcast. Oh, fuck, I don't even remember. Taylor, what is my thing that I always say? I've said it like 1,000 times now.
You're gonna have to cut it and redo it.
You know what? Yeah, let's start over. Pika. Hey everybody, welcome to After Dark Ride, no holds barred, no nothing podcast where we talk about Pokemon and hurt the ones we love. I'm Bret and Teenage Mutant Ninja Taylor, Teenage Mutant Ninja Taylor, Teenage Mutant Ninja Taylor, Taylor with a hard stare, Taylor Power. Is that better?
It's perfect.
Thanks. I try. I really try. Hey, did you get a Master Ball?
No?
No? You don't have the special. You should have the special research to get that. It was fairly easy
Oh,
to complete. I think like last week when I was talking to Lane, I hadn't gotten one yet because I just wasn't playing enough. And I think over the course of a week of playing the game, I got it. Check your stuff.
check my stuff.
Check your
Okay.
stuff.
I do not have a Master Ball.
What? Then it's still in your special quests. Then I forget what it was called. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Oh my god. I just want this game to scroll. I think it's just called Let's Go.
Oh
So if you
yeah,
get
I still have to do a few things for that.
yeah, but you'll get a Master Ball with 100% catch rate.
Cool. If I
Yeah,
ever run into a cool Pokemon again, I could use it.
I think most people are probably going to use it on the Galarian birds from their daily instance because those things are just an absolute pain in the ass to catch. So I think that's a probably, or you could wait like a year if they ever come to raids, but I don't think that's a unreasonable place to use it. I was thinking about like turning AR on and
Hmm.
then like I don't know, bringing up like just a Caterpie or whatever is around me, and then turning the camera to my dog and then trying to throw the master ball at my Tun dog and then make like a fucking YouTube video. I caught my dog with the master ball. You think that would get any clicks?
No,
No.
maybe like four.
Four. Yeah, that's fair. Nobody likes me or anything that I do. Speaking of things that I do that nobody likes, we have a Pokemon. Actually, no, that's not right. Things that everyone loves that we do. We have a Pokemon of the show as decided by our patrons. And if you want to get in on that voting action and vote on what Pokemon we talk about every episode, patreon.com/poddog. Taylor, you ready to do this?
I'm so excited.
I know, I can tell. It's going to be number 794. 794. Do you have any idea who that would be?
No, that's way too high for my knowledge.
Yeah, I can't even count that high. I don't even know what would come before or after. It's Buzzwole. Buzzwole, the swollen Pokemon. It is an Ultra Beast known by the codename UB02 Absorption. What did I just say?
I'm pretty sure you just said it's the ugly mosquito guy.
Absorption. He's a beautiful mosquito, man. He's super cool and everybody likes him. He's not like one of those gym rats that like slams the weights down and is disturbing everyone, and he's also not like one of those gym guys that's like ah! Whenever he lifts weights. Taylor, you go to the gym. Are you familiar with the type of people that I'm talking about?
No, I can't say I've run into anyone like that at
Oh,
my
we have different gym experiences then. Like I just want to leave when there's like a group of guys in there lifting and they're screaming their lungs out lifting weights. I'm like, man, I'm just trying to be in here doing my thing. And if I can hear you through my headphones, then I gotta go. You gotta go too. Get out of here. Another one is like the slamming of the weights, like just dropping them and just terrible.
West Virginia is a weird and lawless place.
It's definitely weird. I don't know about lawless.
I've gone to gyms in 4 different states and never ran into anyone yelling or slamming weights
Well, I guarantee you those people exist. And
in West Virginia.
I don't know if it's just West Virginia. This Ultra Beast appeared from another world. It shows off its body, but whether that display is a boast or a threat remains unclear. A mysterious life form called an Ultra Beast. Witnesses saw it pulverize a dump trunk with a single punch. I love this guy in Go, by the way, like the character model, whenever you click on him and he's like, whoa, whoa, like flexing. So rad. He's such like a weird Pokemon. Like it's one of those instances where it's like a weird Pokemon that's weird in all the right ways to make me love them. Because it's just a muscle-bound mosquito. And like his muscles,
Muscular pest, and that resonates with you.
correct. And he's the swollen Pokemon. You get swole when you lift weights, and he's swollen because he's a mosquito that sucks blood, and his body is literally like a reservoir of liquid. Like that's liquid in there inside of him. Although it's alien to this world and a danger here, it's apparently a common organism in the world where it normally lives. So that's bad, I guess, if they act like actual mosquitoes. Imagine Buzzwole running up on you, like, to suck your blood. Hey, little girl, let me buzz in your ear. I
Do
want to
you
suck your
think
blood if it
the
wasn't
people
clear.
who designed him got some inspiration from Larry the Lobster from SpongeBob?
Oh my God, I never even realized. Maybe. He's definitely very Larry the Lobster. That's so
Right?
observant. I see it 100%. Like, get rid of his needle nose and give him like some eyes on those stalks, and it's a nightmarish version of Larry. Excellent observation, actually. Uh, Buzzwole goes around showing off its excuse me. Buzzwole goes around showing off its abnormally swollen muscles. It is a one of a kind ultra beast. Oh no, it is. I'm sorry. It is one kind of ultra beast. Went from like something kind of like putting it up on like a pedestal, and then it just went to, it's just another one of those. Fuck off. Uh, Buzzwole and Pheromosa are the only ultra beasts that share a type combination. Buzzwole's, wait, I didn't mention what type it was. I know it's fighting. Fighting and bug. Great. Shiny, by the way, is spectacular. Like, it's like a bright neon green, which sounds terrible, and it actually probably is terrible, but I like that. I like you. Do you remember like the night? Well, you're young. You probably don't remember the '90s, but I remember the '90s when everything was like neon orange and greens and pink, hot pinks, and just splash color, color, color. And I'm really into it.
I think if Buzzwole joined a gang, he would join the Bloods.
Hang on, I gotta put my face in my hands for a second. Very good. Buzzwole's effort value yield of 1 attack and 2 defense is unique. I don't know what that means. Let's be real. Fake fan confirmed. Buzzwole has the highest base HP stat of all bug types. It is the heaviest bug type. In Sun and Moon, it has a catch rate of 25 and a base experience yield of 114. In version 1.0 of Sun and Moon, its codename was spelled incorrectly in Japanese as UB02 Expansione, despite being spelled correctly in pre-release material. Buzzwole was designed by James Turner. Oh, no wonder I like it. It is based on a mosquito.
He
Taylor,
must be from Louisiana. He's big.
you know what? He's very much from Louisiana or Alaska, one of those two places, where the mosquitoes grow to the size of pterodactyls. I'm lucky. When I lived in New Orleans, like where I wasn't infested with mosquitoes quite so often, but I imagine around the lake there is probably really bad, huh?
It can get pretty bad depending on where you are.
Yeah, when I was in Alaska, that was the worst. You could literally run, like you'd be swarmed with mosquitoes, run across the tundra, turn around and look, and you could see the cloud, the swarm of mosquitoes that were swarming you where you were just standing, and then you can watch as they like slowly start coming towards you again. It's horrifying. It is biblical in Alaska.
Little did you know it was just little Buzzwole babies.
Little Buzzwole babies just trying to get swole. I should have let them eat me alive.
Exactly. Think of the
Like
Pokemon.
like they gave us 99% DEET to put on our clothes and bodies to keep the mosquitoes off. And there were some guys that just didn't want to interact with chemicals in that way. Like they just didn't want their skin to absorb it, which fair enough. But like these dudes had like a literal shag carpet of mosquitoes across their legs and backs and the backs of their arms. Horrible. Like you could run your arm down their back and just kill like hundreds. It was disgusting. And we had to wear I mean it's hot in the summer. It's like 40 degrees, which I know doesn't sound very hot, but in Alaska it feels hot. And then so you're still wearing long sleeves and you got to wear your gloves and tuck them in so that the mosquitoes can't get into your sleeves. And your boots are also tucked into your pants, by the way. And then they gave you a mesh netting to wear around your hard hat, and then you tuck that into your shirt so that they can't get in under your hard hat or under your like the collar of your shirt. It was bad. It was a bad time. If you have to go to Alaska, don't go in summer. Go in winter. It's
Sounds
cold,
like
but it's beautiful.
it sounds like they had y'all dressed up as like cowboy beekeepers.
Yeah, that's very That's very good. I can say, yeah. You know, Buzzwole is my current buddy in Pokemon Go. He's one of my favorites. And do you know what I nicknamed him? I'm really proud of this.
Jimbro?
No, I named him Menasquito, but like menace and mosquito. So
Not
menace.
like mini Speedo?
No, menace, because he's a menace. Menace Squito. Menasquito.
I'm just gonna name mine Larry the Lobster.
I mean, I can't fault you for that because he's very Larry the Lobstery. Oh, I forgot to finish my story about the Magic tournament. Like, I think I said the previous week, like, that I would tell people how I did. I went 1-4. That's bad. Didn't do so good. I actually got a first round bye because there was an odd number of people.
That's the one win.
No, that wasn't the one win. I'm not counting that one. It counts on the bracket, but like I was like, I don't want that to count. And they're like, well, the way the tournament works is it has to count, and that's how like the matchmaking works. So you have one win, and I'm like, but I didn't win any. I didn't play. And then my first game, I got destroyed in the middle. So it's like a best of 3. I got killed in the first game. We're playing the second game. I'm winning. The guy suddenly, as soon as I start winning, the guy's nose erupts in a blood shower, just blood everywhere. It just has a huge nosebleed, and he has to run like it's. Sorry. He runs to the bathroom, comes back, beats my ass with his fucking face covered in like tissue paper. He's trying to soak up blood. And then everyone's like, "Oh my god, why did you hit him?" And I'm like, "Well, he wouldn't let me win, so I had to punch him in the fucking face." And then my second game, I won 1, lost 2. So, yep, 1-4. Feels bad. But that was my official return to competitive Magic the Gathering play. I'm not a very good drafter. I thought I made a pretty good deck. I still think that I made a pretty good deck, but just other people outclassed me. So it is what it is. Yeah, and we have to take a quick break. Taylor, while we take this completely pre-recorded break, you and I are going to do whatever. But this is a totally pre-recorded break. It's not in any way improvised, and it's 100% real. And yeah. Sound good to you?
For real.
For real. This show is brought to you by Blastoise Blasters. When you're feeling down, as some of us do from time to time, you go, you work a soul-rending 9-to-5 job. Your coworkers are idiots. You have too much paperwork. You're drowning under that mountain of litigation and accusations that you're lazy. Well, you're not lazy. You just don't want to do your job, because who does? Your job sucks. And now you got to go home and listen to your 6 screaming children and your 2 sister wives yell at you about not fixing that damn thing and on the porch, whatever that thing is. Oh, it's been broken forever. And you say, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Life is hard, but it doesn't have to be with Blastoise brand blasters. Taylor, we sent you a pair of Blastoise brand blasters. What was your experience with those?
They were awesome. They solved all my problems.
I know.
I feel so much happier now.
How did those work exactly?
You know, they just showed up and they were so easy to use.
Yeah?
You didn't even have to read the instructions.
Oh, wow. How did you use them?
Well.
You went to a well? Like the ring?
No, I just used them in a good, helpful manner.
Oh, I see. So I took my Blastoise blasters out of the box, and then I strapped them to my shoulders, right? Hooked them up to the water cannon backpack accessory, not included. and I blasted my sister wives and all six of my or seven or however many screaming children that I had. And then I went to my coworkers and I doused the room in hydro cannon water. Because that's what they do. Blasters brand blasters get wet.
Did you also pretend to be Mario in Super Mario Sunshine while doing it?
Yeah, I cleansed all the filth and then I went to a mansion and got scared.
Okay, perfect. That's exactly how you're supposed to do it. It wasn't the instructions.
After code, DARKRAI get wet. And we are back from our break. I don't know what the ad was, but I'm sure it was totally real and not at all made up on the spot. Taylor, what do you think about that possible product that we promoted that we don't know what it is because it was inserted later after the fact?
It was probably a pretty cool thing because only the best of the best for us and our listeners.
That's right. And now this. It's the Sharpedo Tank. Taylor, do you want to be selling or do you want to be investing?
Investing.
Okay, I'll be the seller here. And I'm going to try and sell you a Buzzwole. Are you ready?
The readiest I've ever been.
Hello, is anybody in there? Hello? Kicks the door in. Hello, is anybody in here? In this office of this multi-million-dollar business? Hi, Taylor. I see you there. And I see that your name plate on your fancy desk says Taylor.
I thought if I was quiet enough, you would go away.
Well, it's too late. I'm here to present to you for my 10:41 a.m. Eastern appointment. It's a very specific time. I don't know why you said it that way. Maybe it was you were hoping I wouldn't show up, but here I am anyway. And wheel in the guy. And then a bunch of dudes wheel in a Buzzwole on a in a cage on a dolly. This here is going to solve all your problems. Not like a particular hydro cannon that has a class action lawsuit currently against it for injuries to various folks. Do you have issues going to the gym and talking to people? Because who wants to talk to people?
I mean, yeah, I
Yeah.
prefer it when
Some,
no one speaks to me and I
yeah.
don't speak to them.
And sometimes people do. They come up to you and they say things like, "Are you done with this?" Or "Can I have next on that?" Or "Hey, baby, how you doing?"
Accurate.
Yeah. Well, no more. And occasionally, maybe you need a spotter and you just don't want to talk to anybody. So you swallow your pride and you try to do too much weight and then you die. Has that happened to you before, Taylor?
Yes, I've died at least on 7 separate occasions.
Good thing you have 2 more lives left. Well, now you don't have to, because you see this fancy, handsome, flexing man behind me here, and Buzzwole's flexing. This guy literally can't talk. He will go to the gym with you like a personal trainer, except he won't tell you to do anything. He'll spot you when you need it. And and the best part is anytime someone comes up to you to say anything, he takes his big mosquito beak and he jams them in the face and sucks all their blood immediately.
That sounds like he might get kicked out for that.
I mean, no, he's a Pokemon. It's fine. Look, I'm just looking for a small investment of $1.5 million upfront cash, unmarked bills, in exchange for 99% of my company.
Can I ask what you plan to do with that money?
Oh, I was going to then sell the other 1%. I was gonna give the other 1% away to charity as a tax write-off and then disappear.
Oh, okay. I mean, it seems like a great investment. Let's do it.
Woo! And that's the Sharpedo Tank, everybody! Taylor, it's that time in the show where we got to say goodbye, dear neighbor. We got to buzz off. Buzz off, Buzzwole. Get out of here. Is there anything that you would like to say to the folks before we go away forever?
Darn, this was so exciting. I'm so sad it's ended.
Until next week. Wow. Thanks, Taylor, so much for being my friend, my close and dear friend. Thank you so much. I love you forever. I would like to say that there's a new Breaker video, which is me. This is a video that is not, it's not on the Pod Dog YouTube. It is on the Breaker YouTube. So you need to, I'm sure you can search for it, but you could check.
It's just a video of him hula hooping.
Yeah, no.
For like 9 hours straight.
Absolutely not. Although what a video that would be if I could hula hoop for longer than 10 seconds. No, it's, you could search most fun killers in Dead by Daylight. It's a tier list video of just me talking about Dead by Daylight, which is a weird, it's not weird for me because I play Dead by Daylight all the time, more than any other game, just about. And so I wanted to make a video for it. I know. But it doesn't fit under the normal like categories of Pod Dog content. Like it doesn't fit with Watchers, it doesn't fit with Let's Die, it doesn't fit with DARKRAI or Jaws Breakers. So it's kind of its own thing. It's on my personal YouTube, but you can find it that way. Or you can join our Discord, link in the description, and there's a link to it there. There's currently a Pokemon tier list video for all the starter Pokemon featuring Cody Mathis and my mom. And it is a Patreon exclusive video, at least until July. So if you want to check that out early as well, you can find that on our Patreon feed. Jaws Breakers is watching The Shallows with Vinny from Watchers of the Stuff. That's this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern in the Jaws Breakers Theater on Discord. Check it out. You can also win a copy of The Shallows for yourself, as well as some additional stuff like stickers and stuff. Oh yeah, and happy Pride. Hope everyone has a great month. Celebrate all year round. And we have a Pride collection of Pod Dog shirts, stickers, magnets, whatever the hell you want the design on. They can do it at tpublic.com/poddog. We have the Jaws Breakers Pride Jawsy shirt. DARKRAI's got its own offering from Gracie, who created it herself. Let's Die has a bitchin' ass metal skull design that's got like the colors painted all over it. Looks rad as hell. And then Watchers has a shirt as well. And I think 3 of those, not the Jaws Breakers one, the other 3 are on sale right now. It might be over by the time it comes out, but go ahead and check. And all of the Pod Dog profits that we get from the sales of those things will be donated to the Trevor Project. So, yeah, and that's it for me. Taylor, thank you so much for being here. I know you give me a lot of shit, and it's because I deserve it. And don't forget, after you celebrate Pride, Taylor, say like DARKRAI will come and give you a ride.
No.
DARKRAI will come and give you a ride. Bye, everybody. So, Taylor, I remember you telling me earlier in the week that you said that you're planning a full-time return to regular podcasting weekly. Is that right?
Yep, that was word for word what came out of my mouth.
That's how I remember it. So you're coming back to all the, well, I mean, you have your, you're still under contract, so you can't leave us, right? Like you're not starting your own podcasting network like, I don't know, like Cast Cat.
I actually am.
No!
Sorry, I hate to break it to you.
Oh no, with such shows as Let's Live and
No, it's called Reasons Why Bret Sucks.
oh, so
Let
you
me tell
don't.
you, I have enough content to last for years.
Wow! The absolute humiliation that I'll suffer at the hands of that.
Only if you listen.
This show is brought to you by Pod Dog, the one-stop shop for all your Pokemon After Darkrai, Jaws Breakers, Let's Die, and Watchers of the Stuff needs. If you liked it, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/poddog or visit the link tree in the description for our Discord, Twitch handles, and socials. Pod Dog Productions. We had to keep track of all this stuff somehow. By the way, are you going to eat that? I'm starving. I don't know who that guy is, but it sounds like he celebrates.